I like similar things. I think what I really used to love, and I probably would still love it now, is like making like forts or things like
Oh,
that.
dude, forts were the fucking shit.
So fun.
We used to make some great forts, then grab a bunch of snacks and just hang out in them.
Always, yeah. I used to run like extension cords to them.
Yep.
So I'm there playing Sega Dreamcast. Like,
We used to, damn, you used to bring a whole system in there?
yeah, oh yeah, let's go crazy.
Do you ever, I feel like not many people had these. It was like a device. It was like this big, and it had a screen on it that was like this big, and it came with You ever seen like GameCube CDs?
Yeah.
Like, so it came with discs that were like that small,
yeah,
or like smaller, and you could like watch like TV shows. So like we had like episodes of like the Fairly Odd Parents and shit like that.
The PlayStation one?
No, it was like
the PSP.
No. It was like, dude, I'm talking like way before any of that shit. It was like this big. It was like
portable DVD player in a sense.
And it had like the screen on it was this big, and it played in black and white. I'm pretty sure, bro. I need to find those things again because I those things were the shit. We had like all me and my brothers had them. We had like 3 or 4 discs for them, and we would just rotate. So we would like build forts and then go in there and watch those fucking things. Damn,
that sounds ill though.
It was the coolest shit ever, and everybody I've ever brought that up to has no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
Was it before like the Discman came out?
Probably around that time.
Yeah, like the Walkman, which is like the tape ones, and then you had the Discman with like the CDs.
Yeah, no, because I had a Discman, and so it was probably right around the same time.
Remember the anti-skip ones?
What?
Like the anti-skip Discman? There was like the ones that like you legit couldn't like put on your belt or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it was like skip. Like
as soon as you went like this, it would just You're like fuck, disc is broken.
Right.
Like, and then you got the ones that didn't skip, and like you could put them in your pockets and go to school and shit like that. Like, yo, we were fucking. Back in the day, you could only carry 12 songs with you at a time. One disc, because you're not bringing a whole fucking flip book to school unless you're putting it in your backpack.
Yep.
You put one in your thing and you listen to that.
Yeah.
Those were the fucking days.
I remember I cracked the code with CDs, man. Like, everyone was like, oh, yeah, I can only get like 60 minutes. Like an hour worth of like thing. I'm like, yo, instead of putting it, because it used to be like either memory or time. So I'm like, yo, change it into a memory format. I think it's like 800 megabytes.
Really?
Versus like a 60 minutes. And obviously a song is like...
Because it just spins
5,
like a record type thing.
Yeah. It's between like 2 and like 5 is your average song for megabytes. So I'm like, I can get like 100 and something songs on this. I used to.
Oh, you used to burn your own CDs?
Yeah. Oh, God, I got it.
Damn. Yeah, well,
I always had the newest music. You know?
I was always buying the CDs and shit. I was like listening to like Now, the Now CDs.
Yeah, the Nows. Yeah, wow.
My little brother would get like Kids Bop. I'm like,
I was about to say, yeah.
Kids Bop, dude. They're on like, I think they're on like Now. The Now CDs are on
still going?
Dude, yeah. I think they're in like the hundreds.
It has to be.
At least 100, because like back when I was a kid, they were at like 30 something.
I feel like they would drop once like a month. I feel like.
Yeah, with all the popular songs from the month. Yeah, they're still doing them. I'm pretty sure.
Say like 20 years times 12. What's that?
2 times 12 is 24, so 240. No, that doesn't make sense. 240? They wouldn't be at 240.
It's gonna be like 1,000.
Let's get to it.
304.
CD.
Wow. Now CD.
Now CD. Now 116.
Okay.
These are the. You remember those ones exactly though.
Yeah. Oh, the middle one for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Those were the first 3 right there.
The camera, that's the. Well, I mean, I can make it pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, now 3.
Wow. Wow.
They come out with 3 per year.
Oh, okay. So a quarterly or a... Yeah, you ever have an MP3 player?
Yep. I had a little SpongeBob one.
Hey.
It had SpongeBob on it.
I respect it.
iPod Nano, iPod Shuffle. Actually, I never had the original Nano. I went to the iPod Shuffle. And then remember when they had like the iPod Touch?
That was my first one.
The iPod Nano Touch?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
They had a Nano Touch, and I had one of those.
Yep.
I think I got that thing for free somehow, but it was brand new. But you had an iPod Touch? Was your first iPod?
Yeah.
You never had the one with the circle?
No, I had an MP3 player. I used to have a phone that had like an MP3.
Oh, really?
On it too.
Oh, yeah. No, well, I didn't have a phone then because when I was younger and stuff like that.
Oh, I gotta find this phone. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, I can't.
but the iPod. Dude, you never played the games on the freaking
no one that I
iPod
ever
Shuffle?
hung with never really had one either. I
And
feel like one person did.
Because they had like the small one that was this big, and then they had the bigger one that was like a big cube.
Yeah.
Dude, I freaking missed that thing.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just so I could go play the little
Stop
game
shit.
on it. I'm sure I could find one in my brother's stuff or something like that somewhere.
Yeah. iPod Touch was my first iPod. I used to have the Sony Ericsson phone.
Never heard of that one.
You never heard of Ericsson? Oh, my shit was cool. So it was a newer generation, so I can do like the MP3s on it.
Yeah.
And it had like the flip part of it too, so I can like legit like flip it, the flip phone.
Wait, what?
Like to answer it, I gotta pull like the little thing down. And that's what like my microphone is on the bottom.
Oh, you had a legit flip phone.
Yeah, but it was like super skinny. It was like fucking.
You sure it wasn't the Razor?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Samsung
100% sure.
Razor,
Sony
yeah.
Ericsson. Yeah, it was like a green label. Yeah, it was cool, man.
Everybody had the Razors.
Yeah,
I never
couldn't afford that shit.
I never had the Razor, but I had the NV2 and the NV. It was like one of the first ones that like had a screen at the front, little screen, and like the numbers, and then you could flip it up to text.
Oh.
Yep. I had one of those.
Those are cool.
That was my first phone, and then I broke it. So then my mom gave me her flip phone, which was like a stupid little girly thing.
Yeah.
Cause my dumbass wanted to go back in technology. I was like, I want to text with the numbers in the front, not the freaking actual keypad. Like, I broke my shit, and I was like,
T9.
I was like, Mom, I want to use your keypad. Can I get your phone? Cause she had upgraded, and she was like, have at it. Then I jumped in the pool with that one.
I wanted so many phones. Like, I wanted a Nextel so bad. Just for the walkie-talkie, so I could talk with other people. Like, the chirp.
My uncle had one of those. Because, like, all construction dudes had those. All construction dudes had those.
That's the one I wanted, too, because it was, like, the cheapest and it was, like, the most durable.
Yeah, they had the yellow one, and then they had the black one, yeah.
Yes.
My uncle had the yellow one. I would always hear that thing beeping off, and then he'd grab it and answer back. I'm like, dude, Jesus.
I used to love the ringtones you can play.
Yep.
Like, you just hold up the volume up button.
Yeah.
Play the ringtone. You're like, yeah. Like, I was like, yo, that's so dope.
Oh, my God.
That was back when the Diplomats, Dipset, that's when they were really popping.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh.
I'm terrible with music.
It's all right. Good times. Well, I used to try to formulate, because I was running my own little landscape business. So I was probably like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Around the neighborhood. A couple outside the neighborhood. I'm just pretty much mowing lawns and like weeding. That's the only thing I really was.
Yeah, you weren't like doing everything.
I wasn't weed whacking. It was straight up weed like mowing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you were the $20 guy.
Yeah.
Not even. You're probably getting like $10 a yard.
That was pretty up there. I remember like one of the houses that actually make me go down in price. I was like, oh fuck. I was getting like $40 bi-weekly.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. And then my aunt up the street, she was doing like 60, 70. It's a big.
Yeah.
It took a long like
push mower too.
Close to like an hour and a half.
Damn.
So I was like, oh fuck, that's crazy. I don't want to come here like $60.
Yeah.
But I was buying video games and stuff. You know, I was
Doing
big passion in video games.
Yep.
But I was formulating how to pretty much buy the Nextel. Because I was like, I can't really use minutes because that will go by so quickly if I were to put like minutes on it rather than like a contract.
Yeah.
So like, let me try to get the contract. Let me see how much. I'm like, damn, I can't afford this because the phone for one is probably like $500 at the time. Something stupid, 300.
I was on a contract, and I always when I was on contract when I was a kid, I always had to have $250 to put down, and then my parents would pay the monthly payment. But I had to come up with the money for the phone itself, and it was always $250.
Yeah. Crazy prices.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta do that. Then I gotta come up with like $30 a month or some shit like that. I'm like, I don't know if I can swing this, bro.
Yeah, I was lucky. My parents paid the monthly bill, but I had to come up with the original money to freaking buy the phone.
Yep.
But, what was I just gonna say? There was like one time it was like the phone was like $265, and my mom was like, I'm not paying the difference. I'm like, you're telling me I can't get this phone today? She was like, you're dead serious. I was like, oh.
A deal's a deal.
Yeah.
Damn.
And to think nowadays, everybody goes on a payment plan for a phone, where back then you had to literally buy them in cash.
I didn't even think of that.
All right, guys. Thank you. This one was fun. We had a great time talking about video games and shit. So
yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Thanks for listening. It was a long one.
Definitely gonna chop this into segments because 2 hours worth, unless I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll get you guys' output. See if you guys, love this kind of material, or if you like to straighten business. Let us know why you came to our channel again.
Yep.
So thank you. This is today's passion, tomorrow's purpose. JP,
Jonathan, and we out.
Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, 2 hour banger.
Damn.
Wow.
I said to Olivia, I said, I'll be home in like an hour and a half.
Talk about video games and shit.
That was fun, though. I really enjoyed that podcast for sure.
Nice. Everything looks pretty smooth for the most part. For like.
Oh, we're recording? Sheesh.
Yeah. Getting to the spot that we need to get. I'll bring up the notes. He's so anxious to do that.
Just want to slam it.
Hello?
Hello?
Check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I always wanted to do that.
And the second thing I've always wanted to do.
Hey, director's cut, baby. We out here.
This is a real production. No
Yes,
fake,
sir.
No fake shit.